Hey, what is up guys? Guitar Rock here. Welcome back to another Genshin Impact video. Okay, today I want to talk a little bit about the banner that is coming tomorrow when patch 1.1 hits, right? And this is something that I've been thinking a lot about, and some of my viewers actually told me that they're going to try to pull for one of them. Alright, it's either Beidou or Ningguang or basically Diona. And yeah, quite a number of players have told me that they're quite interested in Diona. And I get that because she's a cryo type. So let's talk about the banner in general. As a free to play, as a pay to win, should you pull for this banner? Alright, so before that, there's a coupon code right now, okay? The coupon code is called Genshin Gift. If you guys have not redeemed it yet, make sure to redeem it right now. Okay, I'm gonna redeem mine. Again, the usual stuff, I will leave the links in the description below. So go to your mail. So this coupon code contains 50 Primogems and 3 Heroes Wit, which is freaking awesome. So make sure you guys use that. Alright. Okay, so let's talk about the banner as a whole. Okay, so if you are not going to pull for Childe, right? My whole point right here is if you are not pulling for Childe, you're just pulling for one of these 4 stars. I don't think that is a good idea at all. Now I'm going to explain why, okay? So keep in mind, this is going to be based upon my own personal experience. Okay, so I have pulled on 2 banners before. Alright, Venti banner I did about 76 pulls, and then on the Klee banner I did 77 pulls. So I have experienced what pulling for one 4-star will get you, and ideally most of the time it's not going to be in the odds of your favor. So it's very risky, and I want you guys to pay attention to this because it's very important. If you are not pulling for Childe, you should probably skip this banner. Because again, a lot of things are going to be very complicated if you are pulling for Ningguang specifically. Alright, the odds of you getting her is really low. Trust me. Why is it low? A lot of players don't realize this. When you pull for the character rate up for the 4 stars, right? Now a lot of people don't realize this, but when you pull on this banner, the character rate up banner, do you guys know that there's a chance to get 4-star weapon as well? So you might think that, okay, it's only 33% chance to get one of these characters. Ideally, that's the rates, but it's actually not true at all because I have obtained some 4-star weapons from the character rate up banner. The 5 stars are guaranteed characters, for sure. Alright, you cannot get a 5-star weapon from the character rate up banner. But the 4 stars are not. You can actually obtain weapons from the banner. Now, I'm not sure if the rates are lower, like is it like 30, 30, 30 and then 10% to get weapon, you know, between the specific character. miHoYo didn't really put it out there for what are the rate up for each specific one, or is it like a same chance. Now that's something that you have to consider. Now for example, let's say you are looking for Ningguang. You have a main Ningguang, right? You just want Ningguang. You don't care about Beidou, you don't care about Diona. You pull on the first stand, you might get Diona. You pull on the next stand, you might get a 4-star weapon. And the third one will give you a Beidou. I know that sounds extremely unlikely, but it has happened to me. Alright, it has happened to me. In my first character rate up banner, the Venti banner, guess how many Xiangling I got? I got 5 freaking Xiangling, okay? I got 1 Fischl. Literally, I only got 1 Fischl. I wanted to have more Fischl. I ended up spending a lot because I keep getting Xianglings. I was so pissed off. In the end, I spent more than I should, right? Because I wanted a Fischl so bad. I did got her, but it was on the 60th pull or something, which is freaking crazy. On the second banner, Klee's banner, I can just show you guys my character. Alright, you guys can see from the amount of characters I have. Okay, look at her constellation, right? Look at how many Xianglings I got. I got 1 Fischl. This Fischl, the second Fischl, I actually got from the standard banner, not from the character rate up banner. I got 1 Fischl from the Venti banner, 1 more from the character rate up banner, which is insane. Alright, second banner, let's talk about the Klee banner. Klee banner, we have Xingqiu. Alright, we have Sucrose, and we have Noelle, right? I got 2 Noelles. I got 3 Sucrose. 3 Sucroses, right? I wanted Xingqiu so bad. I was lucky I got Xingqiu on my last pull. Right? I was lucky I got Xingqiu on my last pull before I got Klee. But you guys might not be that lucky. That's my whole point right here, right? If you are looking at this banner right here, and you are looking at either one of these characters, I'm just going to pull for Diona and I'm going to stop. Or you might be thinking, I'm just going to pull for Beidou and I'm going to stop. I'm going to tell you, the odds of that being in your favor is going to be very, very low. You might end up spending 30 to 40 pulls, and you might get Childe along the way, which you don't want. But I just want you guys to be aware of the risk that you are putting yourself in. So that is something that I hope I can help put the message across, because I know some of the players actually did not pull at all in the first Venti banner and even in the Klee banner. Some of the players told me, some of you guys, my viewers, told me that you save up 30k Primo Gems. That is insane. So you might not have an idea of how this banner actually works. You might think that, oh, it's very easy to get Diona actually, and it's not. Okay, so that is something that you have to be really, really prepared. You might end up spending more than you want to, which is very important. Okay, let's talk about these individual characters. Number one, we have Ningguang, we have Diona, we have Beidou. Now again, once the banner comes, you will have the chance to basically test them out individually. You know, you can test out their playstyle. Ningguang, you can test out Beidou, you can test out Diona. Now whether or not they are going to be, you know, your preferred type. Alright, let's talk about Ningguang for a bit. Now personally, I do have Ningguang, and I do think she's pretty good. Alright, I do think Ningguang is pretty good. I strongly believe that she needs Constellation 1, because this gives her AoE damage when her normal attack hits. Ningguang is a left clicker. She's all about spamming that left click all the way, spamming the attacks, throwing stones all the way. And you have to use this particular skill, alright? And the Constellation 1 improves that and transforms that into an AoE. Your Ningguang is going to be so strong in crowds, in Spiral Abyss, right? It's going to be so strong in dungeons because those are usually quite cramped. And you can force a circle around the enemy and try to force them into a group and try to hit them in an AoE, which is pretty crazy. But all in all, I would say she is going to be pretty decent without any Constellation at all, and Ningguang's playstyle is quite different. I was using her before I used Klee, but once I got Klee, I decided not to use her anymore because I feel like their playstyle is quite similar, right? And then of course we have Beidou, right? So Beidou is going to be something that's very different. I do not have her, and her playstyle is going to be quite unique as well. She's more of a counter unit in which you basically try to wait for the enemy to attack and hit you, and you try to counter that to deal damage. So she's going to be really, really different. And that style is going to be something that I don't see in any other character. But if you guys think that she's going to be just like a character that just go in and bash the enemy, she's not. Her playstyle is going to be quite different. Diona, she might have a different playstyle so far. All I've seen from the trailer, she looks pretty good, alright? She looks like she can basically throw her skill from a distance, which can be pretty decent. Now let's talk about free-to-play point of view. Should you pull for this banner specifically? Like, I'm going to say a strong no, right? So why is that? Number one, we have, if you're not going for Childe, that is, alright? If you're going for Childe, then sure, go ahead. There's a chance that you might get Childe. But if you're not going for Childe, the reason why I don't think this banner is that good is because Diona, according to a lot of players, alright, she's a healer. And I don't think you will need another healer as a free-to-play. You already have, probably should already have Barbara. Now sure, you might need 2 healers for Spiral Abyss in the long run. But as a free-to-play, I wouldn't say that that should be your focus right now. And yes, having 2 healers is a good advantage. Again, the banner here is kind of risky, alright? Because what if you don't get Diona? So that's something that you have to take into consideration. Ningguang, on the other hand, is really, really different. She's a main DPS, and she's one of the better main DPS endgame. But not many players like her style, and plus she's a Geo type character. And some of you guys might already have a Noelle, right? So if you have a main DPS Noelle, having another, you know, Ningguang in your party, I guess it could work in some way, but it's kind of weird, right? And then Beidou. Beidou is an Electro type character. If you are free to play, I would discourage you from building a third one, alright? So what do I mean by the third one? We are going to have Fischl for free, right? All of us will have Fischl for free. It's mentioned right here somewhere, I forgot where. Right here, alright? There's a chance for you to get Fischl for free in patch 1.1. So that is going to basically fit all your Electro needs, alright? alongside with Lisa, which everybody gets for free as well, right? So you have 2 Electro characters, you don't need a third one. For most players, you don't really need a third one. Which brings to my point, I don't think this is a good banner to pull on for a free-to-play player. If you're looking just at the 4 stars, right? So ideally, if you somehow main Ningguang and Beidou, then yeah, I think this is a good value right here. You might be able to risk it. But if you only want one out of these 3 characters, you might end up pulling more than you should. So that is something that I think is the gist of what I'm trying to say. So yeah, that's my opinion overall. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you guys as well on your thoughts and stuff, because I've experienced, you know, again, my pulls weren't that good previously. Okay, so I pulled one like 6 Youngling and then one of each of the other banner characters. So if you're looking for one of these specifically, it might be quite hard to obtain that. Alright, that's something that you have to keep in mind. Alright guys, so that's gonna be it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and if you do, subscribe to the channel, give this video a like. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.